Uh, uh-oh. Get this thing right. Hold on. Hold on. Hey yo, and it's the daily go get a missing show. We do this every single day, every day. Every day it rains, every day it rains, and the DG will do the same. How y'all feeling, man? Yo, pretty petty Tuesday all up in your area, even though right now it has drifted into hump day Wednesday, but we still have to complete some of the work that we left behind for pretty petty Tuesday. And it is the Daily Go Get Mism show. Sorry, I didn't have one on MLK Day. There was a lot going on. I mean, listen, let me just tell y'all something. The Rock don't stop. When you have to take care of life's pressing issues or whatever, sometimes it might get to you to the point where you just have to take care of the matter at hand. But I'm glad to be here. Listen, tonight on the Daily Go Getimism show, we are talking about the way that you spend money when you have money versus when you're broke. The difference in the way that you spend money when you have money versus when you're broke. Some people just can't help spending a bunch of money. You know people like that. I know people like that. It's a sight to behold sometimes. When it goes down, it goes down. But what I want to talk to y'all about is, what are your spending habits when you have a surplus of money, when you just got paid, when you got money in the bank, the bills have been paid, and you still got stacks to play with? How do you spend your money? Because a lot of people really prioritize certain treats, amenities, high-end details, the toys, the frills, the sugar on the edge of the glass when they have money. Some people really act a fool when they have a little bit of money. So instead of budgeting, instead of getting more bang for your buck, they might just go ahead and spend like it's sweet like that. And the media really does influence a lot of that. I know that I blame the media for a lot of our behavior, even though we're full grown adults and we should know better. But as you know, and as I know, there are plenty of full grown adults who don't know better in a lot of different areas of importance. And when you see it going down, I mean, sometimes you just got to be like, yo, what are you doing? What are you doing? Now, who do you know that will spend down to their last dollar showing off and all of that? There's some people who, like, let's say they go to a reunion, like let's say a class reunion, and they might want to impress all of their former classmates with how well that they're doing. And they might not really be doing all of that well, but they're going to put on those airs and try to look like they're doing well enough to be able to pay for everybody. So you might see somebody that you may be attached to going out there and paying for lunch or dinner for everybody, and or just really giving off the impression that money ain't a thing. And you looking like, even though they may have it, just like your parents probably told you, just because you have it don't mean you have to spend it. Don't let the money burn your hands to the point where you have to let it go. It ain't like that. But when you are around somebody where you could clearly see that other people's impression of them means more to them than how they feel about themselves, or that creates their impression of themselves through the eyes of other people. You know what I'm talking about? Know what I'm talking about? But that's what we're talking about tonight on the daily go get up Mism show. Wait a minute, what do we have here? Vita B done made it on through. What you doing? Really good to see you. You done done it. You done it. Last night we wasn't on. There've been plenty of nights when we haven't been on, so I know it's a little hard to catch or whatever. But when we'll be doing it around this time every night, like somewhere between 12 and 12:30. Well, we was trying to push for between 11 and 11:30, but right now, what's going on with my job situation? It's going to be between 12 and 12:30. So, you know what I mean? Shout out to all of y'all that listen to the replay and whatever, just still showing that love, showing that support. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Mucho. What up, Care Bear? What up, Stacy White? Thanks for coming on through. What about people who be spending that money? So like I was saying, you got people out here that will spend down to their last dime, trying to impress people that they have money like that. To you, you may understand it. And a lot of times you may not understand it. Like, yo, what's wrong with you? You out here fronting for these niggas? You ain't got the front for these niggas. You ain't got to do it. They ain't giving nothing to you. What are you paying for everything they have for? So you can look like you balling out? Meanwhile, how you gonna be balling out when at work you have been calling out? How you gonna be balling out when at work you have been calling out? You ain't got but 24 hours on this pay. You can't get out here and get paid that way. You are short, and I'm caught out there with you, and I'm really paying for this shit too. And I'm a little bit pissed off, and I'm a little bit salty. It's your fault he or she is spending that money, and it's not funny. What's the deal? You know what I'm saying? Then you got the person that will spend till they are damn near broke. And then when they broke or damn near or very dangerously close to it, then they want to go to the credit cards. Then they want to go to their credit cards. What's the use in having them? You ain't got it. Credit card. Sometimes for some people, a little $5,000 limit, $10,000 limit on a credit card is not a good thing because they going damn near max it. At some point, they're going to find a way or a reason or an excuse to max it. Like, so you got a $10,000 limit on your credit card and you already up to $9,500. Yeah, well, I had to get my car fixed. Yeah, and my refrigerator broke. And I had to get some work done on the crib. And I really like to live really good at the house. Had to buy a new couch. Had to throw the old one out because I heard that there was bed bugs coming over the crib and I can't be taking a chance on it. So you mean to tell me on a credit card that you got in 2023, you already up to $9,500 on a $10,000 limit? Well, at least I got $500 left just in case. My man back in the day used to get cash advances. He had a gambling problem. White boy back in the day. He had a gambling problem. He used to get cash advances on his credit cards. Do you know what the interest rate is when you get you probably never got a cash advance on your credit cards. He used to do it frequently. This is when we was young too. I was like 20, so he had to be like maybe 22 tops. He used to be like, sometimes you got to do it. I got to get a cash advance. I got to get a cash advance. That's how I used to talk. This white boy used to be. I used to be like, yo, it was a dude I worked with. I was like, this dude is crazy. We had never heard of a cash advance. The crazy thing about it was, I had one coworker, which was him, the white guy, who was always gambling, always wasting his money, always, putting himself out there. He was a fun-loving guy, though. And then I had another guy who was saving up for a Mustang 5.0. This is 1990, 1991. So he was saving every single dime. He wasn't spending nothing. If a girl wanted to go out, he was like, it ain't in the budget. It ain't in the budget. He wanted this car, and he wasn't spending nothing until he got that car. On one side, we have one dude who's trying to make money off the gambling, even though he has a gambling problem. And we have the other dude who is super, super, super frugal. And it was funny. It was a funny situation. You got one getting cash advances to gamble, just spend, and the other one eating celery and carrots, and he was the only one at the job bringing his lunch. And the lunch in the food in the lunchroom was really, really good. This is when I worked at the Federal Reserve Bank. Their food was good in the caf. He was bringing like the blue cheese or the ranch dressing with the carrots and the celery and maybe like a sandwich or something. It was hilarious. He was like, it ain't in the budget. It ain't in the budget. 21 years old, but he wasn't playing around. Maybe he was 22. Maybe. VDB says, I know folks who live above means every day, just with fast food. Wendy's, Zaxby's is $13 a meal. Yes, it is. And be hungry 2 hours later. Yes, they do. The last time I attempted to buy some fast food, I got one meal deal at Burger King. And it came up to $14.50 or something like that, almost $15. And I was in the drive-thru, and I kept on driving because I was pissed. I was like, I can go to a little restaurant and get a platter for $15. Ain't no fast food supposed to be no $15. It ain't a burger and a fast food joint worth. I mean, it was just a burger, fries, and a drink. I'm not up to the new era yet, because people looking at me like my brother-in-law last night. He was like, no, it wasn't last night. It was Sunday night. He was like, oh, that's the going rate nowadays. I was like, well, I can't get with the going rate. I ain't got nothing for it. But I know for myself, when the money gets low, I tighten up my belt. It get tight. You see this thing? This thing get tight. Oh, I'm sorry. My bad. We good? The belt get tight. The belt get tight. I'll add some extra. I'll add an extra loop. Like, nah, man. But I try. I'm the type. First of all, I like a lot of material shit, but luckily, by the grace of God, I've pretty much satisfied myself with the gadgets, and because that's the kind of stuff I like. I like gadgets. I like, electronics and stuff like that. I'm good. I don't really need to go out and spend my money on that kind of stuff. And I don't do that just because I have money either. Because some people will spend money just because they have it. Like, balling out in a club or at a gathering or something like that. Like, I have always felt like if you drink Corbel champagne, then drink Corbel champagne. Tots. What was the other one? What was the other cheap champagne? Corbel is not all that cheap, but it's cheaper. You know, if you ain't White Star Moet, which is really ain't expensive, but it's, you know, it's something that if you bring it to a gathering, be like, okay, you got a little Moet, yeah, a little Moet, you know what I'm saying? But if you don't drink Moet, don't drink Moet just because you got money. It really don't taste all that good. But when you really start trying to move up to like the Cristal, you know what I mean? I know that's played out now, but let's say the Dom Perignon, like, listen, man, if that's not your lane, it's not your lane. Don't buy that just because you have money. I can understand if you've always wanted to try it and, you know, you have a couple of dollars at one time, yeah. But, you know, making it a habit to try to pop bottles like that just because you got paid or you just got your tax return, it's ridiculous. We supposed to be past all that, but some people are still stuck there. That's where they are. That's where they are. But what about you? What about you? How do your spending habits go? This is post-Christmas. We getting set up for the tax time and all of that kind of stuff. But you know, these Capricorn birthdays then obliterated a lot of people's pockets. You know what I mean? You know a bunch of Capricorns. You know a bunch of Capricorns, and Capricorn birthdays be right around Christmas time, just before tax time. You know what I mean? Shout out to all the parents of them Capricorn babies, trying to make sure that they don't feel left out because they birthday right around Christmas time. You know what I mean? Post Christmas. Shout out. Care Bear says social media makes people want to flex when flexing is beyond their means. VDB says, hey, my new job keeps me busy too. I hear that. I hear that. Okay. What up, just in case? Thanks for coming through. Appreciate it. Care Bear says, in the past, I have definitely spent money, then said, oh shit, I only have such and such left because bills, meals, and sudden emergencies clean me out. Whenever I got money, I wanted to do extra for my kids. I can understand that. B says, I can't believe the price of Burger King now. I spent $38 at Whataburger for 3 people. I was pissed. Yo, I don't even know what a Whataburger is, but I ain't even gonna find out a burger. I don't know what a burger, but I ain't even gonna ask about a burger. Okay, but it says when my money gets low now, I use cooking oil instead of gas. He says Bel Air champagne is delicious. Okay. See, I stopped drinking. I don't even know what Bel Air champagne is. That could be some shit that just came out or been out for a while. And cats out here trying to pop Louis 13th. You crazy? That shit cost too much in 1998. Try to pop that Louis. Ain't no grapes that good. Ain't no grapes worth that kind of money. VDB says, is it freezing anywhere else? Oh my God, it's cold in Florida. You know, if it's cold, it's 19 degrees here. It's 19 degrees. You know what I mean? Shout out to the temperature gauge. It's bad. It's bad right now. Real bad. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to work it out. We're going to get it worked out. Everything going to be all right. Everything going to be all right. But yeah. Yeah, man. You know, some people, the way they spend their money, when they have money, will have you looking at them sideways. And then you have the people who don't really have no money, They spend all of their money, then they start spending your money. They spend money that they've stolen. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And when I say the word stolen loosely, because to them, they only borrow it. Like, for example, they got power of attorney for their favorite elderly auntie. Yeah. Yeah, they cleaning, you know what I mean? They great uncle out. Got power of attorney over their great uncle. Uncle Pete about to die penniless. Because nephew been popping Louis the 13th, 14th, whatever it is, XO, Patron shots for everybody, buying out the bar. Uncle Pete been working all his life. Right now, he damn near vegetable. But he paying for, he damn near vegetable, but he paying for the meat. He paying for the vegetables. He paying for the drinks, the beans. It's not even funny because I seen this shit. Spending that power of attorney money. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. Ought to be ashamed of yourself. And you know what? Shout out to the mother of the house. Oh, y'all don't know what I'm talking about. The mother of the house. You know that one relative that you have, it could be your cousin, it could be your sister, it could be your aunt, you know, the one that has the house that will take anybody else family in as long as they getting a check. So whether it's an SSI check, SSD check, welfare check, whatever, food stamps or whatever, yeah, you can go stay with auntie. You can go stay with cuz. You can go stay with your sister. But they collecting everybody check. So she know everybody check day. So act like you know when you get your digit. Because the rent is due. Shoe and sneaker money due. Gas need to go in the vehicle. The vehicle. You got to put some gas in the car. Yeah, shout out to that. The funny thing is, the mother of the house always playing broke, acting broke, but she collecting all of the money. Everybody under that roof that she claimed to love so much, and that's why she doing it out of the goodness of their heart when nobody else would take them in. But you only took them in because they getting a check. And if they wasn't getting a check when you took them in, you took them to go get a check. Oh, you can get a check. Oh, you got them. Your arm don't work right. You can get a check. Oh, you ain't got the good sense the Lord gave you. You can get a check. I'ma help you because I love you. Because I love you. And I know that you got that check, girl. You didn't know that. All right, anyway. Shout out to the mother of the house. Every family got one. Every family got one. All right. Vita B says, yep, I have an auntie. The crib be full. Everybody in the house might have a padlock on their door. You know what I mean? It's basic. Auntie house is pretty much like a rooming house, all full of her people. And there be people that live in auntie house that ain't even really our kin. They ain't even really our kin. But, you know, let auntie tell it. That's our kid. They might be the baby mom of our kin that fell on hard times, and she don't want to see our little cuz, our little nephew, or whatever, you know what I mean, struggling. So she let the baby mom stay up in the crib with the kids. Kid getting the check too. He got lead poisoning. Kid get the check too. He got autism. Kid get the check too. Kid get the check. He was born damn near stillborn. You know he got it going on. He getting the check. He getting the check. Little man father got killed by the. Wait a minute. Little man father got popped. He didn't make it. He didn't make it. He didn't make it. He didn't make it. Check. He gonna get the check. Yeah, cuz was a gangster, and the gangsters got him up out of there. Rest in peace, cuz. But we got him. He at the crib with the baby mom. He get a check, check. He get the check, check. He get an S. Get an SS. But damn, man, cuz didn't really work long enough in his life in order to, you know, for little man to get a good check. But a check is a check. A check is a check. This is my auntie. Don't let her think you stole something. She gotta meet me at the porch now. She says, don't let your mail start coming to the house either too long. That's a woo. He says, same auntie say, hey, tell Social Security you taking care of me to get paid. Vita, you know exactly what this shit is real. This shit is real. This thing happens. I damn near forgot the topic. We was talking about the way you spend money when you have money versus when you broke. Now we just talking about different ways that people be having money. Auntie stay playing broke. She got a wad of cash. Back before they came out with the card, she used to have a stack of food stamps. Because everybody in the man, Auntie foul. And her opportunistic ass will get money from anybody who live in that house. She'll take donations. If she got a boyfriend, you can best believe he pay in the lay. He pay in the lay. Auntie don't play. Ain't no free ass over here. Ain't no free ass over. But it don't matter. Auntie can't keep a man. Not a real man. I mean, she be having a man, but you always wonder, like, is that really your man, Auntie? She'd be like, that's my friend. And she say he just a friend, but he's all right. Kid, it says Vita, and that auntie will call the money that you give her change. Vita says auntie never broke, never be broke. Just go to play lotto. Or street number. Be stashed right in her bra. Lose it and ask to find it. Like what? This is going there. This is a good thing. Yep. Just about time to do these birthday shout outs. This was starting to get fun. It's already 1 a.m. It's 1 a.m. What we doing? This is crazy. Yeah, crazy. All right. All right, this is what's a going. We have some birthday shout outs to do. Some people were born on this glorious January 16th, and they deserve to be acknowledged. So let's go about our business of acknowledging them and making them feel special because they are special because they are special because they are SPECIAL. They get the RESPECT. They are SPECIAL. They get the RESPECT. They are SPECIAL. They get the RESPECT. They get number one out the box, Erica Hall. Happy birthday to you. And also Amira Michelle. Happy birthday to you. And Tatiana Garcia, turning 38 years old today. And Cheryl Renee, happy birthday to you. And John Nix, happy birthday to you, brother. And Devin Williams, happy birthday to you. And Grindell, or should I say Grindle Smith, happy birthday to you. And Petey Crack, but not the famous, not the rapper Petey Crack, but another Petey Crack, happy birthday to you. And Kelly Brown, Brown, happy birthday to you. And last but not least, my man go-getter Kareem Smith, formerly known as Coach K. I want to say happy birthday to all of y'all. And I hope that today finds you all a good health, happiness, mind, body, soul, and spirit. And that goes out to each and everybody else born out there on this glorious January 16th, anywhere out there in the world, worldwide, internationally, and universally. All of y'all go ahead and turn up. But don't turn up too loud. Just turn up loud enough so everybody can hear you. Rock out, rock on and do the damn, rock out, rock on and do the damn, rock out, rock on and do the damn thing. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind. And anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours, and remember, man, listen. I said, listen. Regardless of what we're talking about, what your spending habits, shopping habits when you have money versus when you don't really have any money. If you can't control your spending, you will never be able to control the money that you have to pay back. Everything will always be a big debt to you. That means friends, family, jobs, business. You know how people say, what's the use in working if all you do is make enough money to pay your bills? Well, that'll stay consistent if you consistently make bills, but never save or never put the brakes on your spending. You got to, at some point, you got to slow down, stop acting like a baller, coming around, slow down. It's going to be there tomorrow. Don't beg or borrow. Don't spend to the point where you're feeling sorrow. You know that you can do better than that. Yo, save your money, keep your pockets fat. All your savings account in large amounts. You can't be running around here and like auntie. All right. Peace to all my day ones, my everydays, and my brand news. I love y'all to death, resuscitate y'all, and love y'all right back to life. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure that y'all share the show. Make sure that y'all subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel. And we will be back tomorrow night with another Daily Go Getterism show. So thank y'all for coming through. Appreciate it, mucho. Love is love, baby. All right. So we are out of here. I say peace. Y'all out of here. All right. 1